It's nice up here.
Where are we today?
Well, you know what video we're doing today. We're doing the budget build walk around with Neil.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite videos we have ever done. I think it was in 2017.
Up in the Pacific Northwest.
And is that where we are?
Maybe.
Okay. Are we at Gallagher Head?
So, I think, so the reason this video is one of your favorites, so you guys, you've seen these, it's super fun to see these huge overland rigs that are like behemoth with monster tires and have elaborate suspension setups and the drawer systems and the racks.
Yep.
Super cool.
Yep.
What we like to remind folks is that you don't need all that stuff in order to get out there, find that connection with nature.
Nope.
Right? You don't.
Nope. And this video is my favorite. I'm so glad you picked it.
Yeah.
This video is my favorite because of Neil. Neil is genuinely one of the most purest people you can meet, from his approach to life, his approach to adventure, to the level of responsibility and stewardship he holds and passes on to people. He's just the way he approached that build was so smart.
Yeah.
So smart.
And it doesn't accept obstacles. Right?
Oh yeah, no
it's
excuses.
This is what I want. I'm going to figure out how to get her done.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a great reminder that you guys can outfit your rig. You don't need the fancy gear, the high dollar gear. Although we like the high dollar gear.
Something you can be doing. Something I do all the time. I'm already doing right now is we're sheltered in place, so can't go shopping. Why not rethink things that are just already in our possession that can be repurposed and given new life.
Yep.
So, anyways,
Neil's a
clearly,
Neil's a very good friend of ours.
Much.
Neil, hope you're doing well up there, and look forward to seeing you again when we can see you. And as Corey mentioned, stewardship, a caretaker of the land. You guys are going to see one of his motivations for getting out there is he goes out and he cleans up campsites.
All the time.
He loads up his rig with trash that other people have left.
Yep.
Leaves it better than he found it. So good work on that. Now we're about to roll this walk around. I know you guys are going to love it. Corey, where are we at?
We're at Gallagher Head Lake.
That's right. We are at Gallagher Head Lake.
And Be Wild Adventures.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be in the comments. I hope you are. I'll be there with you for this video.
All right, you guys. Enjoy.
And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Okay.
Let's let them look at the beautiful scenery.
Was that a good blank? Wait, no. Okay. Enjoy the video.
Hey everybody, we are here in this awesome environment. We're up at Gallagher Head Lake in Washington. And Neil, we were here with you last year. And since we were here last year, You've put a lot of time, energy, and attention into your rig. We've seen it on your channel, Be Wild Journals, and it's with a B, right?
Correct.
So he's got great content. Go over to Instagram and check him out. Your member number 2420, and we're going to take a look at your rig and just tell us a little bit about what you've done.
This is a 98 Toyota Tacoma, 4-wheel drive, V6, all stock. There's a little bit of a lift, but nothing substantial.
What's your lift?
I believe it's about 2 1/4.
2 1/4. Can you tell us a little bit about the lift? What is it?
The lift was with it when I bought it,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to replace the rear leaf springs for the added weight.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gone with Old Man Emu,
Awesome.
and I'm very happy with those.
Yeah. Are you and medium? Are they medium rate springs or heavy rate springs?
They're pretty heavyweight.
They're heavy
with a
rate
helper,
springs.
with
Okay.
a helper on there.
Got it. Let's take a walk around the rig.
All right.
Let's take a look at it.
What would you like to see?
Okay, so just tell us about what you're running in terms of tires, and if you like them, if you think they suck, or any information on your tires that you have.
They're Toyo open country,
Yep.
all terrain. They're not very aggressive at all.
Mm-hmm.
They're what I have,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I drive with. I would like to get something a little more aggressive, but they got me here.
Yep.
I just aired down,
Mm-hmm.
and they got me there.
What do you think about when you think about your rig? How are you building it?
Well, I'm on a real small fixed income, so I don't have a big budget. So I'll see something that I would like, and I try and duplicate it, repurpose things. My rack, it's not a front runner or a Gobi. It was an old ladder rack sitting in the bushes rusting,
Yeah.
and I sanded it up and painted it and cut it because it went way over the hood and it was bouncing.
Yeah.
The carrier up there, I put my extra stuff in, the lighter things. It was a gift from my dad probably 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had it, so I used it.
I think it's a very inspiring build. We do walk-arounds. We try and show a variety of rigs, and sometimes if we do an Earth Roamer walk-around, it's hard to remember, look, you don't need to break the bank to go overlanding or to go into the great outdoors and have a very capable rig, right? So that's inspiring. That's great.
It'd be great to have all the stuff, but just get out there.
Yeah.
I've heard all you really need is a shovel, and
Yep.
then you're good to go.
Yeah.
The rest is luxury.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could show you my favorite upgrade.
Okay, let's take a look at your favorite upgrade.
Excuse me, puppy. My favorite upgrade is the suicide knob on my steering wheel.
Okay.
Reason being is I hurt my arm and I drive with one hand now.
So you're not you can't grip the steering wheel.
I
'cause
can
you
a
have one
little
arm.
bit,
Yep.
and because of that, I was able to have my therapist. I designed this and she built it for me. It's just a little brace that goes on my arm,
That is awesome.
and I can stick it out the window or change it to look out the front, out the back.
Cool. So that's cool. I'm going to say again, Be Wild Journals everywhere. So go and check it out. All right. Cool. I see you've got an iPad. What kind of mount is that for your iPad?
That is an older RAM mount
Okay.
that I got on a clearance shelf
Uh-huh.
for I think $15.
Mhm.
It bounces a little bit, but it works.
Yep.
I have a RAM mount for my phone that I found at a Goodwill for $5.
That's a bargain. That's great.
I do a lot of yard sales, thrift sales
Mhm.
to find whatever might help.
Is that a fish whacker or is that a person whacker?
This is
Oh, look at that.
tomahawk,
Right on.
pounds, tent steaks,
Yep.
splits wood,
Cool.
multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. All right. What should we look at next? You mentioned the rack. You made modifications yourself.
Yeah, I've sanded it down and painted it. Was there. Some people comment about this old snowboard. And I put that there because I go on trails with lots of branches and you can see it scratched up to protect the tent.
Okay.
Shovels? You gotta have shovels.
Absolutely.
I've got one on each side, flat for like snow and sand, and a pointed spade. These aren't anything fancy. They were shovels with broken handles behind the woodshed, and I just cut them down to the same length and painted them.
They fit perfectly on your rack?
They work, yep, they work great.
All right.
This is kind of, I wanted to have the fancy drawer systems everyone had.
Yep.
And I was at a thrift store again. This was an entertainment center for a TV, if you picture it up on its side.
Oh.
I kind of took it apart. This is one of the shelves that was part of the entertainment center, and it mounts to my tailgate, to the weep holes there. As far as this other stuff, I went to the dollar store, and these were pencil bags for school, and I put my, my forks and knives in there. I bought some old cutting boards at the dollar store, and made a pocket here to put those in. And I used to use a larger box, but because of this, I had to downsize. So I have these smaller ones that are a little easier to handle. They keep all my food, it's my kitchen goods in there, and this I typically put my sleeping bag and pillow in there.
All right.
Keep it out of the dust.
Readily accessible and all contained in one box. In terms of a galley, this is better than the Overland Bound rig. You've got a stove over here, you've got counter space here, and you've got all your stuff accessible right there. That's really cool. That's great.
It works.
It sure does.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like to see what things can be instead of what they are.
Okay, hey, tell us about this.
This is just a tarp I bought at REI probably 10 years ago. I put a couple extra grommets in there and tied some strings to tie off to. These are just 1x4s that you'd get at the hardware store. My cooler, some people might be interested in that. This is just a $5 garage sale cooler.
Yes.
And couldn't get a Yeti or anything. So I insulated it with more. There's reflectix inside there, and then I put the white plastic in case anything leaks, I can clean it out. I put the ice in there Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Sunday.
And it's Sunday.
My food's still cold, yeah.
That is awesome. What material is this? Clearly it's foam, but where'd you get it?
This is what they use for brick pavers and patios. It's just a thick piece of styrofoam.
And the proof is in the results. We're at Sunday, you put that in Tuesday, and your stuff is still cold.
Yeah, and the little cooler I have over there, it's gone through 3 bags of ice.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What's in your big box here?
That is tools, recovery gear, antifreeze, oil, serpentine belt, fan belts, fire extinguisher.
A lot of things you hope you don't need, but you've got it if you need it.
I've oftentimes had to help other people, so I like to have the stuff to help. Extra water, I've seen people broke down and they don't have any water, so I try to have extra plastic bottles. Behind the back seat here, usually everything just gets piled up. It might be hard to see in here, but I used milk crates and Coke crates to create a drawer system for my clothes and whatnot, so it's a little more organized and doesn't get jumbled up. See that there?
That's awesome. In here, what's up there?
What's in there? I put my cot in there, the tarp, things that are lighter, so I'm not as top heavy. I don't get in there that much, so it's whatever I want to keep out of the way.
Now, one of the things I've noticed on your Instagram channel is you do quite a bit of trail cleanup. Like, let us know about that.
Oh, I've been up in the woods a lot, and we've all seen the trash.
Yeah.
And I would get so discouraged, I would just go back home and complain about it, like we all do. And I had heard someone mention they wanted to help change the world in a small way. And I thought instead of complaining about it, I could clean up that spot and camp there. So I started doing before and after shots to try and spread the word and maybe hint to other people that they could change the world as well.
Well, maybe together we can make a larger difference, and certainly as a community, you know, with Overland Bound, there are a lot of us out there, and it needs to be a part of just how we operate, because we do want to leave things better than we found it.
Yeah, it's part of stewardship.
Yeah, that's right. We have a program that we are just rolling out, and we have a coin specifically for people who leave it better than they found it. And you've got the first one. You are the first recipient of the Guardian coin.
Oh my goodness.
And it says, "Leave it better than you found it" on it.
Wow, I'm shaking.
And well, you know,
Well,
I mean, you're living and breathing exactly what we need to be. We need to be stewards, like you said. You said it best. We need to be stewards of the environment and help people out, and make sure that we're making a positive impact, not a negative one, as we go.
We
So
can't
thank you
be
for that.
greedy.
That's right.
We have to leave this for our kids and our grandkids and their grandkids,
Yeah,
or they'll lose out on all this beauty.
that's right. And there are more of us. You know, I mean, and when I say more of us, I mean the population of the planet. And one of the things that, you know, we do share our trails, and we do share, you know, where we travel, but we have a philosophy of education. The fact of the matter is there are twice as many people on the planet as in 1950, twice as many since 1950. So the idea of, you know, keeping things secret with Google Maps and Google Earth and the population increasing isn't sustainable. You can't keep it secret. So we have to educate. We have to do what you're doing and leave it better than we found it, you know, because there are more of us for sure, making a larger impact. So that's awesome. Go and see the before and after pictures on his Instagram account, which again is Be Wild Journals.
Thank you. Yeah.
Neil, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time and showing us your rig. It's absolutely inspirational.